Millionaires aren't just lucky. They think and act differently. The gap between living paycheck to paycheck and building wealth isn't just income, it's habits. In this video, I'll share 7 habits that separate millionaires from everyone else, plus a bonus mindset shift that changes everything. These habits are simple, but powerful, and anyone can start today. Stick around until the end. I'll also show you the math behind why these habits work and how small changes can turn into hundreds or thousands over time. Millionaires aren't born, they're built by habits. Habit number 1, they pay themselves first. Most people pay bills, then they spend, then save whatever's left. Millionaires flip the script. They save and invest first before spending a dime. Here's an example. Automating $500 into investments every month turns into $100,000 in 15 years at just 8% growth. That's wealth built quietly while others are upgrading cars. Paying yourself first forces discipline. If you wait until the end of the month, there's often nothing left. Automate it so you don't have to think. Even starting with $50 or $100 builds momentum. Habit number 2, they track every dollar. Millionaires know where their money goes. They use budgets, apps, or spreadsheets, not because they're broke, but because clarity creates control. Here's a pro tip. Track your net worth monthly. Watching it grow is more motivating than almost any luxury purchase. Most people think budgeting is restrictive. Millionaires see it as freedom, because when you know your numbers, you control your future. They often review spending weekly and adjust quickly. Remember, what gets measured gets managed. Habit number 3, millionaires invest consistently. Millionaires don't wait for the perfect time. They invest regularly, through market ups and through market downs. They understand that time in the market beats timing the market. Millionaires automate investing so emotions don't interfere. They know volatility is temporary, but compounding is forever. They also diversify: stocks, real estate, and businesses. Here's an example. $200 a month in an index fund for 20 years. At 8%, that's $120,000 or more. Consistency compounds, even when the headlines scream market crash. Consistency beats timing, always. Habit number 4, they avoid lifestyle inflation. When income rises, most people upgrade everything: cars, houses, or vacations. Millionaires delay upgrades and invest the difference. This is lifestyle lag, the ultimate wealth hack. Social media makes this harder than ever. Everyone's flexing. But remember, wealth is quiet, debt is loud. Millionaires often keep the same car and house for years, even after big raises. Here's an example. Skipping a $700 car payment and investing that instead could grow to $150,000 in 20 years. That's one decision worth over 6 figures. Lifestyle lag builds wealth quietly. Habit number 5, they leverage assets, not debt. Millionaires use debt strategically to buy appreciating assets, not to buy depreciating toys. They avoid high-interest consumer debt like the plague. Debt isn't evil inherently, it's a tool, but only if it builds income or equity. millionaires often refinance to lower rates and free up cash for investments. Here's an example. Using a mortgage to buy a rental property that cash flows is smart debt. Financing a luxury car at 12% interest, wealth destruction. Debt for assets, not for lifestyle. Habit number 6, they read and learn daily. Wealthy people treat learning like oxygen. Books, podcasts, and courses. They invest in knowledge because knowledge compounds faster than money. Start with one finance book a month. It's the cheapest way to upgrade your earning power. Millionaires know that every skill they learn can increase income for decades. That's why they never stop learning. They often spend more on education than entertainment. Your brain is your best asset. Remember to feed it. Habit 7, they think long term. Millionaires make decisions based on decades, not days. They ask, will this matter in 5 years? That mindset keeps them focused on assets, not instant gratification. Thinking long-term changes everything, from how you invest to how you spend it. It's the difference between buying liabilities and building freedom. Think decades, not paychecks. Bonus, the mindset shift. Millionaires see money as a tool, not a trophy. They use it to buy freedom, not to flex. That's why wealth is quiet and debt is loud. If your goal is status, you'll always be chasing. If your goal is freedom, you'll always be building. Money buys freedom, not status. Here are 3 hidden pitfalls to avoid. Number 1, comparing yourself to friends who upgrade fast. Number 2, thinking I'll save later after every raise. And number 3, forgetting that small habits compound into big results. Start with one habit today. Automate savings or track your spending. Momentum matters more than perfection. Wealth isn't built in a day. It's built daily. And every small win adds up. Start small, scale fast. That's how wealth is built. Here's the compound effect. Let's do a little math. If you invest $500 a month instead of spending it, at 8% growth, in 30 years it's become $745,000, all from $500 a month. Habits turn small choices into massive results. That's why millionaires obsess over habits, not hacks. Because habits scale wealth quietly, while others chase shortcuts. Small habits today create big wealth for tomorrow. Consistency wins in the end. Remember, millionaires aren't magic, they're methodical. Pay yourself first. Invest consistently. Avoid lifestyle inflation and think long term. These habits separate wealth builders from paycheck to paycheck earners. If this video helped and you want more practical wealth building strategies that actually work in real life, consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the like. It's free for you and it helps me immensely. Join thousands of people just like you, building freedom one smart decision at a time.